You recording? All right. So each of you guys got this little sheet of paper, right? They're just rectangles and stuff.
That looks like
You took mine.
All right. But technically, what you're going to do with this one, you're going to turn it in. Well, I don't know if you guys have time, but next class, I want you to have it in at the beginning of the class. You're going to get a ruler here, at home, whatever you want. Try to find one that has 8s. If not, the 16ths will work. And I don't know if you noticed, the 8s are there. And there's one. There's another. This one I can't mark. And that one I can't mark. So there's also 8s. Okay? But what does that mean? That means there's, within this inch, from 6 to 7, there's 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Just like the pizza, it's split into 8s. Right? So if I line that up, this is 1 inch, right? From 6 to 7. I'm sorry, right here. Is that 6? Yeah, right there. 6. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're at 1 inch, right? This is 1 inch right there, right? And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
1.5.
4/8, 1/2. So this is technically,
Never mind.
yeah, this is 1 inch from here to here is 1 inch, right? And how many 8s did I say?
4.
No. So it's 5, 1.5. So this is 1.5. I'm not going to tell you all of them because I want you guys to measure them. Now, in a package design, in a simple box, right? A lot of people think, oh, it's 4 sides. It really isn't. It's more.
How many
Anybody
sides?
know? Look at how many sides this has.
Well, typically it's 6 for a box.
It's 6. Yeah, basically. Now, these panels, I'll explain to you guys next class why they're here. Because for a box, you need closing flaps, right? They don't need to be as long as the actual panel because then it won't close. But basically, this is a little box for a light bulb for the projector. So this is what we're kind of after, all right? A little box, right? Obviously, there's an and always, okay? That's what we call the glue flap. But basically, any box is this drawing. We can adjust the height, the height, the depth, the width, right, or length. Yeah, we can adjust it. Now, what's cool about a box is for it to work, this is the same as this, and this is the same as this, and these are going to be all the same, opposite each other. They have to be, or else you don't get a box, right? It won't close right. And you can see here's a little glue flap at the end. If you've never noticed anything that came in a box, right? That's this kind of box.
Are we also going to do a barcode?
We're going to do a very small mini barcode, smaller than this. Really, you can cut off the height of it. I'm going to try and see if I can actually find a free UPC font before we faked the UPCs, right? Like last year, right? So here's another little box. This one's actually a vintage one for a stapler remover. This is probably from like the 70s. This has no UPC, so it's technically a real old package design. But again, you can see. Well, for to show you guys how it works, right? So basically, any box, it doesn't matter. This one's just smaller, and the panels are shorter. It's basically the same, as you can see. Right? And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it to, I think I put on the thing a little bit under 3 inches. So basically, in between these two is what you guys are gonna create. All right. And I'm gonna give you the final file, but for the next class, I'll show you guys how to adjust your die strike, right? Remember we've talked about this, I think, last year when I showed you guys some of the old package design that I did, all right? So you're gonna be able to adjust this in Illustrator. I already gave you guys an AI file. So again, really important, we gotta get this done like pretty much by Friday.
Well, that's finals, man.
Yeah, and it's your final exam, right? You just have to do this.
We'll
We'll print it out on this. We'll print it out and just mock it up real quick, and we'll have little miniature boxes. You just have to decide from now till Wednesday what you're imagining you're miniaturizing.
Can we start whenever, though?
Yeah, let's start now. Okay, we're good.